All right, let's get it. Today, I want to talk about 5 U.S. corporations that supported the Nazis. I'm sure there's probably more than five if you actually get down to the nuts and bolts of it. But I just want to talk about the top five, the five that most people would probably recognize. So, without further delay, let's get into it. U.S. company number one, Ford Motor Company. Yes, that Ford. Henry Ford, the company's founder, was known for his anti Semitic views, which were admired by Adolf Hitler. Ford's German subsidiary, Ford Verca, produced military vehicles for the Wehrmacht, and some of its operations reportedly used forced labor. While Ford claimed it lost control of its German plants when the US entered the war, historical accounts suggested a close relationship between the company's leadership and the Nazi regime. Shocking, isn't it? Let's move on to number two, General Motors. Yes, that General Motors. Through its German subsidiary, Opel, General Motors was a significant contributor to the Nazi war machine. Opel produced a large number of trucks and other military vehicles that were critical to the German army's transportation system. Some historians argue that GM was a more important factor in the German war effort than even Switzerland. America first, right? Right? Company number three on the list, IBM. And this is before Microsoft and Apple basically conquered the tech industry. IBM, they were the big dogs. IBM's German subsidiary, Deutsche Hallerith Maschinen, leased and provided punch card technology to the Nazi government. This technology was used to conduct censuses and to organize and track populations, including Jews, enabling the regime to identify and persecute them more efficiently. But it's all good if you're making a profit, right? Yep. Let's move on to number five, Standard Oil. Standard Oil, through its pre-war agreements with the German chemical company IG Farben, provided the Nazis with crucial resources. This included technology for manufacturing synthetic rubber and I don't know how to pronounce that, lead, a vital component for aviation fuel. Some of these agreements continued even after the US entered the war. I bet you this one is a shocker. Number five on the list, Coca-Cola. The German subsidiary of Coca-Cola, led by Max Keith, continued to operate and thrive during the war. When the official Coca-Cola syrup became unavailable due to wartime trade restrictions, Keith created a new drink using local ingredients, which he named Fanta. I know a lot of you are familiar with Fanta drinks. The company made a point of aligning itself with Nazi ideology in its marketing, and its products were a presence at Nazi events. I'm gonna pause right there for a minute. Let's take a quick trip down memory lane. Some of you guys are familiar with Joe Louis, former heavyweight champ, right? First fight he lost was against Max Schmeling, the Nazi. Now, if you're familiar with this story, Max Schmeling went on to become like a top dog at COCA-COLA. See how those dots connect? It makes sense now, doesn't it? Coca-Cola supported Nazis. Max Schmeling was a Nazi. Max Schmeling becomes a high-ranking official or executive within Coca-Cola. It's funny how when you get more information, it becomes so much easier to just put the puzzle together. I got a bonus entry to this list. I know there's been some debate about, well, not recent debate, but did Madison Square Garden actually host a Nazi rally? The answer to that question is yes. On February 20th, 1939, Madison Square Garden in New York City was the site of a pro-Nazi rally organized by the German-American Bund. The event, which was billed as a pro-American rally, drew over 20,000 attendees. The stage was decorated with American flags and a large portrait of George Washington, but also with swastikas. The leader of the Bund, Fritz Julius Kuhn, addressed the crowd. What do you think about that, Knicks fans? Oh, I'm sorry, I know. I shouldn't be. They shouldn't be catching strays. No, seriously though. I want you guys to take from this video, I want you guys to consider who you support, who it is that you spend your money with. You know, when you go to the vending machine and you get that refreshing Coca-Cola drink or that Fanta. If you have a Ford Mustang or an F-150 parked in your driveway or garage, if you have a Chevy or a Cadillac parked in your garage, I just want you to remember that these companies were once Nazi sympathizers. I just want you to make conscious decisions, right? That's all I'm saying. The more you know, the better we do.